It's Friday night and it's still very wet and overcast and it might rain again. This is a break in the rain. It's been raining all day and all night last night, and it only broke for a brief few, maybe half an hour each time when the sun tried hard to come out today, and then it continued to rain. You know when you're in a neighbourhood for a very long time and you never venture into a place? Well, this is one of those places. It's so pretty. This complex is called the Mix, and downstairs is an Aldi and a sushi shop, a fruit and vegetable greengrocer, and a few other stores. There's a pharmacy as well downstairs. It's nestled beneath a set of apartment blocks, as you can see, surrounded by apartment blocks. But in this little courtyard area, there's a couple of restaurants and a string centre where they're actually having lessons or something inside with violinists playing and practising. So very interesting. That building there, that with the strings in it, with the violin players in it, is actually, this whole complex, was a former aged care residency before it was redeveloped, and it's now become a mix of very expensive apartments and restaurants on the top level, and then underneath what I described before, the Aldi supermarket, the pharmacy, greengrocer, and a few sushi places. So this is very pretty. So they have the chain Thai restaurant called Chat Thai, and then there's a nice Italian pizza place. Excuse me. And then you have Meat Fresh, which is a chain boba drink place. And then you have a Korean barbecue, the Yuk. Very interesting name. I'm not sure if they called it the Yuk for a reason, because Yuk in Chinese means meat, and this is a Korean barbecue place. So very interesting. So there's a pizza oven there, and you can see the murals on the side there where the string place is. And there's a little outdoor courtyard area where you can actually eat. Along here, there's a history of Chatswood. So this is the Korean barbecue place, which is called the Yuk. I really want to go in there and actually have a meal. And then there is, but not today obviously, but then there's a history of Chatswood. Lots of old photos and descriptions. It's very interesting. I really like that touch actually. There's a big sign. So this is the first time I've actually ventured up here, and I never knew what was up here. I mean, you can see it from the street level, and then there's the car park down there. You can see it from the street level just a little bit, but not much. But yeah, this is a great little place to have a bite to eat if you've got time. So all the council leaders, right up to 2021 only. I thought that was Clover Moore actually, whoops. No, wrong council, she's Sydney Lord Mayor. So yeah, very interesting. To get up here is actually through a little set of stairs that said 2 restaurants, and it's actually not very distinct. It's in the side, and there's another car park as well. Just a short set of stairs. So now I'm going to go back down and show you the street level. The level where there's the Aldi, the second Aldi in Chatswood. There's actually one in the Westfield as well, which is I think a little bit smaller. And the greengrocer and the pharmacy and a few other stores as well, like a Donut Delights, which is not a chain donut concession obviously. A nail place, which is strange, but It seems to be very popular with Asians. But the really, really interesting thing is that little nook there where they have the chairs set up and the little tables for kids to sit and draw or write or colour in, and also the bookshelves with a little library of books. So this is the greengrocer. I've actually been in here and bought a few things. I'm not sure what it's like now, but when it first opened, there was all the imperfects and very cheap fruit. But I'm not sure what it's like now. It looks a lot more filled up now than it used to be. So there's a lot of produce, whereas when it first opened there wasn't much available. It was pretty sparse. So there's a sushi shop there. There's the pharmacy, and there's a few other little food concessions around here. Some interesting one. Fishbowl, that's a chain food concession, and Shook is not. So yeah, and then they have the nice fountain at the front, and you can see it's very wet. It's a very interesting place. And then there's one cafe here which is not open. But yeah, and that's the signs at the front to say what stores are in here. It's a little semi-mall, semi-shopping centre, very cute. But that was, yeah, the first time I've been up to the restaurant area. Not bad for a previous it wasn't abandoned, redeveloped, refurbished redevelopment of an aged care facility. It was actually getting very dated when they all moved out and relocated. So yeah, not good for the residents that used to live the aged care facility, but maybe good for locals. So thanks for watching.